Germany's economy has been showing some weakness as of late, and over the weekend, employees at one of the country's biggest industrial firms got some bad news. Right, Lars Holter is with Deutsche Welle and he joins us from Berlin. Lars, just last week we heard about major cuts in the auto industry. Who's making headlines now?
Thanks for having me. Well, today we're talking about Thyssenkrupp. That's the country's biggest steel giant. Actually, one of the oldest steel mills in the world. And maybe more importantly, it's a German industry legend dating back to the 1870s, a backbone of the industrialization here. But there's been problems developing for a while, and the conglomerate's steel business just got a new CEO. Well, and it's a rough start for him. Right from the get-go, he told employees this past weekend that major cuts will have to be made to improve the company's profitability. He says the current situation in steel markets has deteriorated more than even anticipated. And make no mistake, they did know, of course, that things weren't going great. But it seems the situation is a lot worse than even recent numbers had shown. Now the new CEO says that doesn't leave him much of a choice. He says he can't put a number on job cuts for now. But one thing he says is sure, in future there'll be fewer people working here than today. And that's not very detailed, of course, but it definitely ruined many workers' weekend.
So Lars, what is so bad about the current situation in the steel business?
Well, it's a bit of a triple whammy. First of all, we're dealing with high energy prices, and those are behind many of the current problems the German industry is having. Not last, of course, because natural gas is more expensive than it used to be before Russia's war in Ukraine. Now, the steel industry specifically uses huge amounts of natural gas, and it does change the entire picture for the industry, especially since there's two more developments. Cheaper steel has been coming in from Asia, so here's yet another business that is seeing competition from countries that haven't really been competitors for a while. And while many are saying that Chinese steel is of lesser quality than Thyssenkrupp's product, for developers, money talks. Oh, and then we have a generally weaker demand too, and that is in large part due to weakness in the auto sector. That industry, of course, being a main buyer of steel.
All right, we'll leave it there. Lars Holter in Berlin. Thank you.